Hi, my name is Shallow. Oh, good morning. This is Chronicles of Ghost Town. This is a short 17 map wad, not quite a mega wad, little more than an episode. With a sort of Western Ghost Town theme, as I guess you could guess from the name. But as Doom dictates, with a little bit of a horror theme, I suppose. We've got a bit of a gothic Western going on here. We are playing this with High Noon Drifter. And I've also popped the Western patch on. Ooh, bow right away. Nice. Alright. I put the Western patch on just because this map set doesn't come with any custom enemies or any custom weapons. It's all bog standard Doom, which is all well and good. Ain't nothing wrong with bog standard Doom. But for strong thematic map sets, I like to throw on a fittingly thematic monster and weapon mod if possible. Sometimes even if it's just a reskin, but in this case we're doing a little more than that. If the balance goes out the window, I apologize. That's entirely my fault. Let's get into this ghost town. God, I love a good Western theme. Here we go. Woo. That's right. The Western patch is gonna add in a whole bunch of enemy cowboys. Classics from Doom's past. Oh, they are a lot more talkative than usual, though. I do like the way the Western patch adds the projectiles in. Ooh, 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 ooh. It feels good to see those coming and dodge them. I think there's a time and a place for hit scan enemies. I think in many ways we've moved on from hit scan enemies entirely, haven't we? Woo! Okay, it's a bit early for an Archvile, but sure. Did he explode out of just like a blood teleporter? That was cool. I missed it happening, but I did hear the holy shit. All right. From clouds of blood he came, and into clouds of blood he shall go. More than happy to send him back where he came from. It was like a big thing during Halo's development, I remember. It's a thing that they discovered is that getting shot at with hit scan weapons is not particularly fun, but for a campaign game, the player themselves getting to use hit scan weapons is fun. That's why that game ended up being, you know, humans with machine guns versus aliens with slow plasma weapons. I haven't played Marathon, but I suspect that had a lot to do with it as well. I'm sure they discovered some things throughout that. There's a lot of Marathon in Halo. Or I should say there's a lot of the original Marathon in the original Halo. Rest in peace to both of those franchises. Oh, that's sad. You know what's cool is the older you get, the more you see the things you love start to turn to shit. That's okay. We'll just have to learn to love new things. Or just keep playing the old stuff. The old stuff's not going anywhere. You could still play classic Halo if you want. Whoa! Alright, thought I was jumping into an old, abandoned house here. I guess not. I didn't realize you had set up a demonic cathedral in here. Hang on. Gotta reload. That is a tanned Hell Knight. Damn. Dude is looking orange. He's off on the bronzer there, Hell Knight. Cool. This is a lot of, heretic textures. Heretic, I assume. I think this MIDI might be a heretic MIDI as well. I feel like I hear this MIDI all the time in Doom maps. Usually in Heretic textured maps, which is maybe why I think it's from Heretic. It may very well not be. One day I'll play Heretic. Every time I say one day I'll play Heretic, I get a couple comments going, yeah, you should do it. One day I'll listen to those comments. Hands in the air. Woo. But I wouldn't hold my breath. Watch the very next video I upload be a Heretic playthrough. I tried to have a schedule once. It didn't work out because on a whim I just decided to change what I'm doing. Maybe I should think more carefully about actually putting something together. Yeah. I do take those comments into consideration for what it's worth. I'm not just ignoring you. It's just that it's a whole thing, you know? It's easier to do Doom maps because I already like Doom. And there's so many. It's an opportunity cost thing, you know? There's so many new Doom maps coming out that the more stuff I play that isn't new Doom maps, the further behind I feel like I'm getting. And like, I haven't really done a vanilla Doom. A whole lot of vanilla Doom gameplay either, as much as I like that game. I feel like I'd be resetting almost, you know? Ah, there we go. I keep forgetting you can, even without the Berserk power-up, you can slap those projectiles out of the air. Which is pretty satisfying. I don't know. I played Strife. Maybe I should play a Heretic. You know what it is? It's not weird enough. I feel like people like Heretic too much for it to interest me all that much. The people who want to see Heretic already like Heretic, right? I feel like I have nothing to add going into it as someone who doesn't have any strong opinions one way or the other. But something like Strife, nobody knows anything about Strife. I don't think anybody played Strife. So it felt a little, I don't know. I don't want to just like retread ground that other people have already done. Including you, the viewer. Don't want to bore you. Okay, I'm glad that door opened up and let me take a little shortcut back up here. It'd be nice if if I could just pass through here somewhere and didn't have to go all the way around, but whatever. Yep. Somebody catch that, please. That Quake button fits in real nicely with this with all the Heretic textures. Neat. And I like the little sector books. Those have shown up in a couple places now. Good. Is this a 40-ounce map? I think it is. 40-ounce usually does the first map in these sets. They're a pretty decent mapper. I've enjoyed their work thus far. I wouldn't be surprised if this was a... Oh, I am out of grenades. All right. Well, you get the shotgun then. Fuck off out of here with that shit. I just did a full lap and it got me nothing. Blue key? Oh no, that's just open, huh?
Over there! Take him down!
Oh, I'm locked in. Ooh! Oh! Oh! Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. Hang on. All right. Where's the archvile?
got smoke.
Oh! This is, not great. Oh, good, I killed the archvile. Okay. Jeez, that is a hell of an ambush. Give me that beer. Give me a med kit. Need the key for those. All right, I can get the key now at least. There we go. Oh, we're not done, of course. Whoop. How'd you get in here? Oh, no. Come on, man. I just picked up that health. Let me keep it for a little bit at least. Yeah, these demons are rude. Okay. Push the button to reveal the button? Is that a... This is a limit removing map set. No UDMF, no MBF. Is there no line action for blue buttons? Maybe that's what's going on. This is why I make all my maps in UDMF, regardless of how vanilla-like I want them to be, is because sometimes there's weird line def restrictions. I don't like being restricted to just what was necessary for the original game. In terms of what your lines can do. That's sometimes you run into weird restrictions like that. Like no blue key buttons. That's a very odd restriction. That is gorgeous. Look at that. I mean, it's very simple in terms of mapping, just the sort of mid-texture flames, but it's nice. It's effective. I like it. Oh, okay. Bit of a slow save. I gotta delete some of those saves off my computer. I think my saves are getting too big. Is that a thing? Probably. That's probably a thing in GZ Doom. That was definitely a thing in Fallout. If you played too long, your save got too big, eventually you'd run into issues. Hello? Spooky graveyard? Here they come! Oh god. Alright, let's make use of this regeneration while we have it. It's not gonna let me tank too much damage, but it is gonna let me be a little stupid for a little while. Well, as long as we're being stupid. That may have been a little too stupid. Oh well. You only live once after all. Might as well make the most of it. Now, where did my hat go? There it is. Thank you. I'll be taking that back. Whew. All right. Whoop. Survived the graveyard ambush. No problems. I'll be taking these shells off of these fine dead gentlemen. What do we got here? Slowly but surely. Okay, never mind. Okay. Here. 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 Just playing catch with my skeletons. Oh, they're so annoying. Come on. There we go. Now, what did these buttons do? It raised up this wall, which is not interactable. I was sort of expecting the other button to raise up a staircase of some kind. Oh! Come on. There we go. Okay, now that these skeletons are dead, I can focus. What did you do, buttons? What did you do? Something over here? Are there buttons on these? There's buttons on these, okay. Sequence complete. Oh. Oh, okay, I'm up here now. This leads back down here. Yeah, cool. All right. So after we get the red key, that's where we go, I guess. Nice. Oh, I should have known it wasn't going to be that easy. Oh, you bitch. Oh, it wasn't bad enough that you took all my health. You also knocked me down here. Can I get into that well? Hang on. That's a secret for sure. Look at all this. Oh, here's another teleporter. Hello. Joke's on you, Revenant. Now I'm gonna go round up all the secrets. Aha! Maybe the Revenant was helping me out all along. Just a helpful little guy, that Revenant. Ooh, yeah, there's a button in there. Well, well, well. What do we have here? Spooky cave? Video games always have a cave or something at the bottom of the well. It's not how wells work. Ocarina of Time has a whole dungeon down there. And not in the sense that Zelda games usually have dungeons. I mean, the one in Ocarina of Time is an actual dungeon. There's like prisoners chained up in there and shit. Don't remember the name of that village, but if you've played that game, you know what I'm talking about. The people of that village drinking that water, because that's the point of a well, right? Is drinking water? Were they just drinking water that had been like soaking in the tortured prisoners at the bottom of the well? Terrifying. Awful to think about. Let's get back over here. We've gotten really sidetracked. I was so close to that red key. There's the Revenant. Come here, you troublesome boner. There. Give him a taste of his own medicine. Come on. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's get out of here. Red key. No additional enemies spawning. Okay. I think we're probably in the clear. Oh, it's very tempting to check the monster count right now. See if there's one more ambush in this for me. I'm not gonna do it. Again, the panel sliding over the button. It may be an aesthetic thing, but I have a feeling they're doing that because there's no line action for a skull key locked button. Yeah, we killed all the monsters. We are missing one secret. Should I go looking for it? It's the first map. I do want to start off on the right foot. Let's see if I can find it. Aha! Alright, just an early grease gun behind the suspicious tech-based door in my home. Something weird going on with this table, too. I think that's It's a matter of trying to use a texture that's not, like the black is not supposed to be showing up down there. That's very weird. I'm not really sure why that's happening. I think that may be a mid texture? Is it the fence mid texture that's been raised up too high? And there's like no texture to draw underneath it? Maybe. Hang on, if I change to software rendering, what happens? Oh yeah, look at that. In software mode, it looks perfect. Okay, so something weird going on with the rendering of that particular texture, at least when it's used in that way in hardware mode. Neat. Oh, this is kind of cool looking in software mode. I just wish software mode didn't have the gross shearing. That makes me, like, seasick to look at. Otherwise, I would use it a lot more frequently. Let me switch back to hardware. I gotta play around with other source ports more often. I don't know what it is. I like GZ Doom well enough. But its software rendering, I don't like. I tend to like the more vanilla style of like Nugget Doom or DSDA. I like the way that looks a lot better than I like the way GZ Doom looks in software mode. I don't know why. Couldn't tell you why. It's all vibes. That was Libris Noctis by Matador. Okay. That's another name I recognize. I'm sure I've played plenty of your maps before. Damned Keep Rampage by Matt Fright. A free Berserk right out the gate? Hell yeah. Oh shit, we are not in the ghost town anymore, are we? This is scary as hell. Right into the nightmare dungeon. That's like a Doom 64 texture right there, isn't it? Looks a little like it.
Hey, fuckface! I'm talking to you!
Hey, fuck off!
Looks like we gonna have to do this.
I feel weird about enemies in Doom speaking, you know? I like the additional sounds, giving them a little more variety. I even kind of like making a more human-based enemy roster. Especially for a cowboy theme, it's perfect. But having them speak feels weird. I'm not used to hearing human speech out of Doom. The closest thing we got to that, I guess, is Wolfenstein, but...
Ain't no way you're getting out of here! Ain't no way you're getting out!
Even Wolfenstein was... I mean, first of all, German, which I think Wolfenstein's target audience did not speak, but even if he did speak German, it was such a nonsense English speaker's version of German that it kind of doesn't even register as language to me. What the enemies in Wolfenstein speak, Wolfenstein 3D, I should clarify, isn't German. It's like their Wolfenstein language. It's like Simlish for Nazis. God, that reminds me of, I got really stupidly into Minecraft modding back in the day. To the point where I didn't even play Minecraft, I just tinkered with mods and resource packs and textures and stuff. There was a great Team Fortress 2 mod that I really liked playing with, but I didn't like that it added voice lines. So I went in and I sort of... You know how the villagers in Minecraft have their own weird grunting language? I took those and kind of pitch shifted them around to match the TF2 characters' voice lines and replaced them all with those. Oop. Just so that aesthetically, you know, it would still fit in with Minecraft. Despite being like the Scouts' taunt lines and shit. I don't know. When it comes to modding stuff, I think everybody has a different idea of what you want. Some people want things to stay consistent with the base game. Some people want an entirely new experience, and they're all valid. I have a completely inconsistent preference. I want wacky stuff, but I also want it to remain consistent with the vanilla game style. And I don't know what to do about that except to just get frustrated a lot. There's a weird rendering thing going on out here too. I wasn't gonna say anything, but let's look at it. These shelves. Can these snake imps... Fuck off, please. No simping! By which I mean snake imp. Oh. The Baron. I don't understand the reskin of the Baron and the Knight. Because they're still just the Baron and the Knight, but they made them different colors? I don't know. Alright, yeah, these textures, they're not 3D sectors. Ooh, yeah, there we go. It's a mid texture. But that causes some weird issues. Yeah, even without jumping, you can see it if you step on this sector here. Whoops. Shit, hold on, what does that look like in software mode? Yeah, software mode still has the bug. Yeah. In fact, I think it might be worse in software mode. Ugh. Okay. Just want to make sure I'm not supposed to be playing this whole thing in software mode or something. Sometimes that's the case. And if that is the case, I am happy to do it. But, no, I just triple checked. There's nothing special I need to be doing for this one. God, these snake imps are so noisy. Some sneaky snakes around here. There we go. They're all on the other side of this structure here. Oh, you know what this is? This is more death, isn't it? Oh. This is the more death water texture. That's why this is feeling familiar. The first like 3 or 4 maps of more death are... Oh shit. Are these weird like wooden brown buildings in the green swamp. Neat. Now, do you think I could jump across here to get that soul spear? Maybe. Let's try it. Yep. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. No, not quite. What about up here? Gotta be some way to get that soul sphere. No, there's no access to the outside from in here. Okay. That's a shame. How do I get it? Alright, well, let's get the red key. No ambush, alright.
You're done. I'm the last thing you're ever gonna see.
You know, the enemies taunting the player in plain English does provide opportunities for some pretty good punchlines, I suppose. Gotta give him that. Oh shit. We're doing the focus in there, I guess. Where did that grenade go? I threw a grenade, it didn't go off. Was it a dud? Alright. If anyone finds a little metal ball, give it a good kick for me, will ya? Either that or feel free to attempt to choke on it. I'd hate to waste the grenade. I'm gonna need you to get creative. Find a way to take yourself out with it for me. Don't know what that button did, but I hear teleporting. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Thank you, Mancubus. Oh, thank you, Imp. Oh, you must have been right on the cusp of death. And that Imp he resurrected got him. Whew. Alright, Mancubus, you have outstayed your usefulness, sir. Gonna need you to knock it off. Ooh, there's the staff in there. How do I get in there? How do I get in? Is it like in the focus? Is there a secret door that lets me in there? There's gotta be, right? That's a cool edit of that texture. Oh, it's not an edit of a texture, it's you've extracted this guy and made him a mid texture. That's cool. You probably could have gone even farther with that. Instead of conforming him to the wall, you could have strung him across diagonally and made it more three-dimensional. Oh, that's a mid texture as well. Hey, that's cool. That's a sprite in Doom 64, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I guess if it's... Yeah, it would have had to have been a mid-texture. There's limits to adding sprites to a vanilla-compatible map set. That's probably why it's a mid-texture, right? Probably. Exit? No way. Already? Sure enough, yeah, that's a really short map. Okay, let's find this secret, huh? Gotta be able to get in there somehow. Here we go, I can jump to this. Yeah. Oh no! Not quite, okay. Oh, we're so close, yet so far. Fuck, that's subtle. Oh my god. I had to look up how to do that. That is super subtle. But there is a torch that is slightly flickering, and it's a little higher up than the other torch. Man. Alright. Well, at least I have that. I've been running around this map for a long time. These are some tough to find secrets, man. But it has given me a real great appreciation for this map. It's beautiful. I really liked More Death. It is a little primitive just because it's been in development for so long. So this is kind of a cool look at what a more modern More Death would be. Stylistically kind of similar, but you know, a little more advanced. It's had a little more time to cook. And I like the texture use. Like, look at this. That's a heretic texture that's had the Doom screaming faces kind of put on top of it. I really like that texture in particular. That's great. Okay, still looking for this secret. I gotta get in here somehow. Okay, there's gotta be a door around here somewhere. Hey, there we go. That was just straight up humping every single wall in this room. I knew it had to be in here somewhere. Which one even was it in the end? I'll have to watch back the footage. Was it this? Oh, it was this with the handprint on it. Okay. Yeah, if I'd been a little more observant, maybe I would have noticed that, but a lot of these textures have blood splattered on them, so some of that is from the gore mod that comes bundled with this, but some of it is just part of the textures of the map. Oh well. Let's get out of here. Into the mines. Who did the art for these intermission screens? That's really cool. Love a good poncho on a spaceman. Entering Cleft by Kusari. Here we go. Into the Cleft.
You are surrounded.
The last couple minutes I spend in every map are dead silent while I try to find the secrets. And it makes it very amusing when the next map starts up and I get cowboys hooting and hollering in my ear first thing. Whoa.
Asshole, nowhere to go.
You done yeed your last haul, partner. No, you bring it on. Oh no, lost souls. Ah, shit. This is the worst kind of mine. It's full of lava and lost souls. All my least favorite things. And dead cowboys. That's not so bad. Alright, yeah, let's open that up. That'll give us a little shortcut back if we need it, I suppose. Some ammo. This is a big cleft, I suppose. I thought it was a bit of a goofy name for a map, but no, more than a mine, this really is just a cleft. Big old canyon of some kind. Wow, wow! Ninja lost soul over here. What a jerk.
I got
Can I lower that? Yes. Don't really need the health right now, but I'll take the ammo. All right. Yeah. Get out of here. Dick. Cool. All right. Little town built into the cliffs here, it looks like. Yep, they're all locked up. Okay. They must have heard me coming. Can't quite get up there. Knock, knock. Who's there? It's me! How many of you were in here? Damn. They're all just crammed together, huh? Alright. I guess if you're waiting to ambush the player. Oh, in a weird way, I guess that justifies the monster closets, huh? If you're setting up an ambush, you do want to jump out with as many people as you can, right? Is this the previous homeowner? Did they just drag him out and nail him to the wall? All right.
take him down.
No, you. Take yourself down. Whoop. Thought I was gonna slide off the cliff there. That was potentially dangerous. Oh, God. Oh, they all teleported away. Oh, no. Oh, maybe they didn't. That little house is bigger on the inside. Yep. Yeah, they're all just crammed to the corner here. Okay. I thought I heard a teleport sound. Maybe that was a lost soul flying off into the cleft here. Could be. Nothing in there? Alright, calm down, blood splatter. No need to get quite so dramatic. Oh, look at you. Doing some redecorating in here. Allow me to help. Everybody's just got their butts to me. Not this guy. Now there's a demon who faces life's problems head on.
You going down?
Well, that fucking scared me. What is that? As many maps as I've played now with High Noon Drifter. Oh, it's partial invisibility. Okay. Yeah, I keep running into power-ups I haven't seen yet. I guess partial invisibility, I've probably not seen that one yet because mappers don't tend to place it all that frequently. Usually for good reason. It's not a very good power-up. No, don't come in here. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the High Noon Drifter version of it either. It's visually very cool what you've done here, but I don't know. Washing out the colors, I'm not a big fan of. I don't like the way the vanilla game does that with some of its power-ups either, so. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, the mappers put in work to make their maps look like this. I would rather see this. Oop. That's not really a High Noon Drifter specific complaint. That's just an issue I take with Doom power-ups in general. Yeah, wasted that soul sphere. Okay. Oh well.
You're going down!
I feel like I'm gonna get lost in this place. I'm feeling like I'm already lost in this place. But I guess as long as I keep finding new enemies to shoot, it's not that bad, right? Then again, I'm not really getting into fights or anything. I'm just kind of running into one guy at a time, usually facing away from me. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, secret key. Okay. Okay, you know how to get my interest back. Love a secret key. That's one of my favorite things. Hang on, hang on. Hang on. The tan recolor of the green marble's great. I feel like I don't see it that often, but it is a welcome sight every time I do see it. I do like the green marble. It's a highly underrated set of textures in Doom. But I do feel that the tan recolor is probably more useful. It probably fits in with a lot more of Doom's other textures. Can I really not do anything with this? Oh, there we go. Now it opens. Interesting. Hang on. Woo. All right. Big ol' mausoleum of some kind here. An ossuary, that's what it is. It's the place where you put the bones. A mausoleum, I think, has full corpses, right? These things all broadly mean the same thing, but they have distinctions that are very important to some people. There's zombies out there that are very particular about their mausoleums and their tombs and their charnel houses. Oh! Ooh! Are they partially invisible? No, I think they were just inside the blood. There we go. There we go. Okay. Can I go into their monster closets? Yeah, I can. There should be some off to the side as well. Yep. Ooh, gross. That one's meat. What about this side? More meat. Great. All right. Well, I've got a red key and I've got a yellow key. I got a fistful of boomstick and a head full of empty. Let's go. This an exit? No, not yet. Wide open field. Oh, it's a welcome sight after that cleft. Here, fight the guy. Yeah, there you go. You guys fight each other. I'm gonna shoot these cacos. Get back in the cleft, cacos. Hey, back in the cleft. The caco cleft. Ah. He's on the wrong side of the river. I feel like half the time I play High Noon Drifter, I end up just wanting to watch The Mummy again. Last time I said that, I lied. I didn't end up go and go watch The Mummy. Somebody called me out on it. This time I'll have to do it. This time I will watch The Mummy. Oh, I was so disappointed that whole, Remember when Marvel first did their whole Avengers cinematic universe, and suddenly every movie studio wanted a cinematic universe, and it kind of ruined movies for a while? One of the studios that wanted to do that was Universal, and they were going to do it with their monster movies. Which I think is a great idea, actually. That was probably the only one I was excited about. DC, I don't care. It's too close to what Marvel's already doing. Even if I was super into DC, you know, it's no fun to be second to the big successful thing. I just don't care. DC can do their own thing. They've got plenty of fun ideas and cool characters. They should be able to come up with something more interesting than copying Marvel. But like old Hammer monster films that Universal now owns all of, and they want to make a Universal Monsters cinematic universe? Fuck yeah, I was so into that idea, and then it went nowhere. They made that awful Tom Cruise reboot of The Mummy. I think I, Frankenstein was supposed to be part of it, if I'm not mistaken. Which, like, why? The Mummy was so good. Why didn't you just build a foundation off of that? Why did you have to Tom Cruise it all up? You maniacs! Oh, you maniacs! You Tom Cruised it up! You damn dirty apes. Here we go, here's the yellow door. Ooh! This is cool, this is like a Zelda fairy fountain. I guess ordinarily these would be health potions, but they are herbs in High Noon Drifter. Alright, so not a secret. You do get a secret for picking up the key, so I suppose that's something. We're missing one secret still. Should I go looking for it? Yeah, let's try it. I think I might see it over there. Let me take a look. That area I checked out before is definitely not the secret. This is definitely the secret though. There's a teleport pad up there. How do I get to it? There's a secret teleporter somewhere nearby. That's the thing about teleporters, is they don't necessarily have to be nearby, I guess. But I feel like that plasma gun is what that's supposed to be. That plasma gun placement in that secret. Here we go. I thought maybe it'd be to help with this fight, but it looks like the opposite is true. It's a reward for making it through that fight. Cool. I even found those little monster closets before, the little meat lockers that those revenants come out of. Just didn't thoroughly explore them enough, I guess. Oh well. We got them now. All those extra magic runes will come in handy if we find the Mask of Basilisa. Looking forward to summoning some more Basilisa in this playthrough. Hopefully we'll get around to that next time. I'll see you again real soon for some more of this. Until then, you take it easy.